Fashion, modeling, designing. There's so many things that I'm so passionate about along with volleyball. People know me as someone on the volleyball team, a volleyball player, an athlete. But a lot of people don't understand that a lot of my life outside of volleyball consists of so much more.
Ava, for me, is one of the most unique student athletes I've had because of her ability to multitask. Obviously, phenomenal volleyball player, established model, has some unbelievable photo shoots all over the world.
There's two sides of her that we see. We see the super goofy and fun side, and then we see her completely flip the switch, and she's a model, she's a designer, like all these things, and it's so cool.
Ava's a volleyball player, a model, a DJ, a great friend, an interior designer, an entrepreneur. She's just awesome.
It's funny when we come to like media day or anything, Ava knows what she's doing. Like she knows how to pose, she knows all the little tricks, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's because she's like a model. So it's just another thing to add in her little piggy bank of things she can do.
The passion that I have for fashion actually started at a really young age. I think I started dressing myself when I was like 3 years old. Those outfits were not as good as they are now, but I just had so much fun with it. Ever since then, I've just honestly been in love with fashion and designing and couture. Around middle school, I got into modeling, and then with that, I almost just found my love for fashion growing because I was wearing these really just cool, creative pieces and materials in these shoots, and then I just kind of got into the mindset of I want to make these. The first piece I ever made actually was a wedding dress, which sounds kind of crazy to be a first piece ever made. Honestly, I feel like one of my early loves when it came to fashion and just designing in general was dresses. And I never was as talented with sewing as I was with the actual designing part of it. So that's what kind of kept me from wanting to physically make it. But one winter break, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I wanna show myself that I can create something not only by designing it, but creating it fully into an actual piece. My most recent thing that I did was release my own clothing brand. My clothing line is called Project Q, and the quote that goes with it is, "You're the greatest project you will ever work on." And I knew when I was going to start a clothing brand, I wanted it to mean something to people. I feel like wearing a message is so much more important than just wearing a logo.
It's just something that's so easy to grab onto and relate to and think about and be like, she's right. If I don't have myself, I have nothing. Then the fashion stuff just kind of unfolded, and now we talk about marketing, we talk about design, and we talk about garment quality and like all these things.
This kind of corner of my apartment, this space is really my working space for Project U. I have these kind of prints here, which these I actually took to my photo shoot for Project U. And along with that, I knew I also wanted to have some of these kind of newspaper prints. I'm a big visual learner, so when it comes to marketing on my Instagram, I print off all my little graphics I make. I'll like lay these kind of next to each other just to kind of get a feel for what graphics I like next to each other on how they would look on my Instagram feed. These are a lot of my different hoodie and crew neck samples actually that I've made, which is super exciting to actually see them all just kind of sitting here in front of me.
Volleyball is obviously so important to her, but it's not like she has one bad practice and then she goes home and thinks about the practice. Like she has so many other parts of herself that it allows her to play more freely, and it makes it like super fun to play with her, because like if she makes a mistake, it's more like thinking about how I can change it instead of like getting upset. And I feel like that has a lot to do with how she has so much going on in her life that's not just volleyball.
You're beautiful. I love happiness.
You see her pure joy for the sport really shine through, because for her it really is a game.
You can do other stuff, you can have hobbies, you can lean into your creative side, and I think that's a huge thing I've learned from Ava.
It helps balance her a lot, and then it makes it a lot easier for her teammates to find that same type of joy when you see it in somebody else.